Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. I hope you're getting in some reading and that you're reading some really great stuff. Um, the book I'm going to review today is My Brilliant Friend by Elena Ferrante, and my edition is the Europa edition, and it was translated by Goldstein. I'll give you my review and my thoughts after I give you a bit of what the book is about from the flap. From one of Italy's most acclaimed authors comes this ravishing and generous-hearted novel about friendship that lasts a lifetime. The story of Elena and Lila begins in the 1950s in a poor but vibrant neighborhood on the outskirts of Naples. Growing up on these tough streets, the two girls learn to rely on each other ahead of anyone or anything else, as their friendship, beautifully and meticulously rendered, becomes not always a perfect shelter from hardship. Ferrante has created a memorable portrait of two women, but My Brilliant Friend is also the story of a nation. Through the lives of Elena and Lila, Ferrante gives the readers the story of a neighborhood, a city, and a country undergoing momentous change. I gave this a 4. I think mainly because there were times I felt it was a little too dense. I really did like the story of Elena and Lila. The book starts out actually more closer to the present day, if I remember correctly. When Lila goes missing and she's taken all traces with her, that's the prologue. Sorry, and this is when they're much older, and then it goes back to when they were children and when they first met. And it's a really interesting look at life in the Naples region in the 1950s and the influences and sort of that sort of thing in Italy at that time. Remember, you have to remember that Italy at this time was still a very young nation. It's been around for a long time, but remember, Italy, as we know it, only came together at around sometime in the 1860s. And so, because they've been ruled by city-states, they had been ruled by city-states and factions up until that time. And so you got a lot of, internal politicking, I guess. I don't know. But mainly it's a story of a friendship that goes through its ups and downs, through childhood and adolescence, as most relationships that last that long do. It's a really good, I found it really good. I was really quite surprised. I thought it was one of those books that, had been terribly overhyped. Same thing with Wedding People, which I just reviewed for you guys. But I was really surprised at how really good it is. How really good the language evokes the sense of a place and a time when things were simpler. You hope things were simpler. And, yeah, it definitely is a pick for me. I definitely will continue on with the series, and I actually have the next book up in the queue from the library. I don't have, this is my own copy. I've had it since, oh gosh, I don't know when I got it. I probably got it about a little over 10 years ago when everybody was talking about the book. And it was started, just one of those books that was on my shelf and, never got read. But people just continually talked about it online and in the book sphere and so anyways, yeah, I'm really glad I read it. It's a really good book. I really recommend it, especially if you like books. And they are set in a post-war era. And I think I should mention that very clearly. It is set in a post-war era, so the 1950s and the 1960s it's primarily set in. So these kids, like, I remember at one point in the book, one of the characters talks about how their parents won't talk about the war at all, like what happened and stuff. And it's a really interesting look at a generation that were kids during the war, but came of age. Like, maybe they were born just right after the war, and because the actual action starts, I believe, in sometime in the early to mid 1950s, and the series continues throughout their lives. Like the next 3 books, I think the next one talks about their early adulthood and the 20s and 30s, they're being in their 20s and 30s, and the changes that come with that, and the relationships that come during that time. It sort of stops at when they're about age 16, just when they're on the cusp of adulthood. So I really recommend it. It's a really good story. There is some stuff in here that I would recommend that you just kind of be aware of. I think there are some scenes where a rape takes place or is discussed. I can really tell. But some people might find them. I never can seem to find those scenes where people are triggered. So, yeah, just it's a really enjoyable book. Really kind of just, it's just a really good book, and I highly recommend it. And I would say if you got a chance to pick it up, probably pick it up at your library. It's probably pretty easy to pick up a copy from your library. You might get it. You might end up with an ebook from them, or you might find that you might get a paper copy really easily. Because, it's been out now. It's now almost 15 years, this book. Yeah, I'll just double check copyright on here. Okay, I got it in 2019, so I got it just before COVID, probably. And the copyright is for 2012. So it's been out for 17 years. No, 13, maybe 15 years. But still, it's an older book. You still find it on bookshelves. You'll find it at bookshop.org, or you can buy it through my shop. I have a link in the description. And with that, I am going to say goodbye, and I will be back soon with another review. And yeah, hopefully soon I'll be able to. Hopefully I won't be sounding like this. Anyways, oh yeah, before I go, a reminder, if you like what you see and hear, if you like what you hear, sorry about that, I'm fighting a bit of a sore throat here. And it's getting worse as I talk. A hoarse throat. So if you can like and subscribe and mention it to other people who might like the book, and if you have read the book and you liked it, let me know in the comment what you thought about it. And if you've read it, let me know what you thought about it in the comments. I would really appreciate that. I'd also like and subscribe people to like and subscribe and get notified when I put up a new video. I know some people do. I just remind you, you can hit the notifications, and anytime I post new videos, you will get notified and you will be made aware of when I have put up new videos. Also, remember, I've got my social media links in the description. I may also have from time to time links to interviews and that sort of thing in those. So if you can check those out too, I would really be helpful. And spread the word. Like, if you really like a video that you see of mine, please share it. I mean, there are shareable links that you can find below the video. So if you really like this video, it would help with viewership as well. So yeah, if you like this video, just share it on your social media platforms as well. It'll help get the word out. And if you can help me, yeah, you know, the sooner we can get to more subscribers, maybe I can get paid for this work. I really enjoy what I'm doing here, and I'm doing it just, you know, because I like doing it. But, you know, money doesn't always, having some extra money on the side doesn't hurt as well. So get the word out. I'd really appreciate it. Anyways, I look forward to talking to you soon, and happy reading.